Whoop.
Welcome again to another edition of Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. This is our Wednesday show talking about AEW. I am your host, Adam Baum, and of course, the giant head that joins me, Brian. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Adam. Sorry, I was just listening to our YouTube stream, making sure everything was going smoothly, which I think it is. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I had an idea. I'm not sure. I wanted to run it by you. With Rody Rob, obviously he's flying planes, or I don't know, he's doing that stuff. Hasn't been around, and like the Mike Pillow guy, he's been flying planes and like trying to drop pillows in Canada at those like protests. Is Rody's not flying Mike Pillow, is he?
Wait,
Mike Lindell, the pillow guy. The
first question.
Is that possible? Is this just a conspiracy, or?
So before I have any answers, I want to just go over some questions with you. Mm-hmm. Number one, do you know that this is a wrestling podcast?
It is.
Okay. And number two, do you know that I never follow politics, right?
Well, this isn't really politics. I figured you like to sleep. Well, I guess it is politics. I was trying to swing it, but it's not. I can't.
Our YouTube live chat board is calling me out for the big bag of Snyder's pretzels here. I was trying to get them off screen, and instead I knocked my microphone down. So now I'm holding the microphone, and they ended up. Now you're
holding it. Yeah, Freddie Mercury did that. I was just talking about that. I think I'm hot. I think I'm a little hot. I'm going to turn this down.
You're hot?
No. I'm temperature-wise, I'm great. But,
okay, because I was going to say that's the first time anyone's ever said that.
No, that's funny.
So what we're going to do, let me give you a quick rundown of the show tonight. I got a quick discussion. I want to make a point to you, Brian, and I want to see what you think there.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a Revolution Roundup. We're going to talk about Tony's big surprise, his game changer of the week. Then we'll do our awards. Match of the night, segment of the night, Marked Out, and Petty Town. Before we get into our discussion, I want to bring in our YouTube live chat board, which is Hall of Famers Daniel Price, Juan Rodriguez, and Christopher Stikelether. They're the ones that get mentioned because they're our Hall of Fame. But I want to start with a couple points real quick, Brian. Tony Khan every week is using language like game changer. This next announcement is going to be a game changer. This new debut is going to be a game changer. A bunch of the AEW haters out in IWC land have even put together a compilation of his tweets, in graphics to show how many times he's called something a game changer. And arguably, you could say maybe some of them. Like I remember one of them. He said it was a game changer, and who showed up was Chris Statlander. That was at the time a very big commodity in the women's division. So that might have been considered a game changer. But this week, I don't know if this is what he meant, but was Buddy Matthews
the game changer?
Yes.
First of all, I've heard about Tony's tweet. I haven't seen it myself personally, so I'm taking your word for it. He said those words, game changer.
Yeah, I believe this was one of the ones he used game changer on.
Buddy Matthews. I mean, he was a big debut tonight. Obviously, I'm not disputing that, but I wouldn't call him a game changer necessarily.
Is he a big debut? I mean, is he?
I mean,
and I say that not because of his own status, Brian. I say that because of the way he debuted. He's debuting as the third part of
House of Black.
I don't even know what the fuck to call them.
Kings of the Black Throne, Knights of the Black Throne.
Yeah. And House of Black. Like, come on, fucking AEW.
Well, when Brody and Malachi tag, they are the Kings of the Black Throne, but they also what is Justin Roberts say? Honoring the House of Black. So yeah, House of Black is the overarching group. It looks like you're struggling over there with that microphone, man.
Yeah, I'm not doing well. What's up, Rocky?
Hey, Rock.
So
did we even say hi to the board yet? Did we introduce them?
Yes, we did. You weren't listening to me.
Oh, I wasn't. Sorry, I was trying to
Daniel
produce.
Price, one of our great board members, is helping me out here. The game changer that Tony Khan was mentioning is supposedly forthcoming because they're currently under an NDA.
Can I give a little inkling of what I think it is?
Do you think it's Wyndham? Because Wyndham apparently is going to be in Texas during WrestleMania.
No, I think it's more Forbidden Door stuff. I think it's more like New Japan or Ring of Honor or something.
Okay. Buddy Matthews?
Yeah.
Is at least recognizable to me.
Yeah, what do you mean? I mean, he kept his, looks basically the same, right? I mean, just different name on the gear.
Right, but what I'm saying is Jay White, if this is another Jay White showed up, and I have to go back to Rob's point. This is a guy that does nothing for me. Like, I enjoyed the matches that I saw of and forgive me, Brian, if I get the names wrong. Minoru Suzuki.
Yep.
I liked that match.
Okay.
Who was the really old fuck that wrestled Moxley?
Oh, the guy with the blue. No, who's
Nagawa?
Yeah, Yuji Nagata.
Nagata.
Yeah.
Fucking fabulous. Both those guys I just mentioned, fabulous matches. But when they debuted, I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
Not to be insulting, but it did nothing for me.
Sure.
And I wanted this to get into the point that I wanted to talk to you about, which is that I think AEW is dead if they don't make one move. And this is the most important move they need to make.
Which one is that?
They have to. Satoshi Kojima was another one.
Yeah, no, we say Yuji Nagata. No, I thought it was Nagato. It was Nagata, wasn't it?
No, it was both. He's wrestled both.
Oh, he redacted his statement.
I thought he wrestled Kojima too.
No,
when
Kojima.
Mox was wrestling all these Japan guys.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Here's what I was trying to get to.
Okay.
And why I think that AEW is in trouble if they don't get to this. And I usually don't like to bring up WWE, but I want to this time, Brian. And it's in a shitty way, but also in a victory way for them.
Okay. Go on.
Fucking Elimination Chamber was hot garbage.
Yes.
Okay. A bazillion people watched it.
I will say I like the F5 off the fucking gimmick.
Great. One spot
whatever
for 4
it was.
fucking hours.
Yeah.
A lot of people watched it. A lot of people saw it.
Of course. It's WWE.
You I know at least use Peacock for MacGruber, right?
I did, and I was pissed that I actually had to pay for it, though.
Okay, well,
I don't know why I paid for it. I should have just did the free whatever.
Right. So, but I watched The Office on there.
Okay.
I see commercials, for Elimination Chamber, for WWE in general. I watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. There they are. I decide to watch a movie. I got to watch a commercial at the beginning. It's for WWE. So I watch stuff all over the place on Peacock, my point is, and I'll see at varying times WWE advertisements. And anybody they advertise is known outside the wrestling world. not the whole thing. They might say Roman versus Brock, and then they'll throw in, like KO versus Big E, who outside the wrestling world I wouldn't imagine people know. But they're always hyping these pay-per-views up that are not good quality. AEW doesn't have a streaming network.
Yet, but that is something that is...
Okay, hear me out.
Right.
So what they got is YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Every YouTube video I've ever watched, I've never once seen a commercial for AEW. Any of the bazillion shows they got, I've never seen an advertisement for them on some clip that I was watching.
Okay.
So I think now more than ever, AEW needs to rethink their strategy on a couple different levels. They need casuals, and they need them via a streaming service.
You're not far off. I think that would definitely help them.
I think that it's not a help, Brian. I don't think they survive without it.
Okay. I don't think they really have they don't have the library though. Like they would run out of.
They don't need a library. They don't need a library. Put your 5 pay-per-views out there. Strike a deal with HBO Max to air your 5 pay-per-views.
Yeah. I wonder whatever happened with that. Remember, I don't know if you remember like a year, it was like 2 years ago at this point now. They promoted with them. They had it on the fucking posts.
I think it was Rampage. I think they were going to air Rampage.
Right? It was something like
on
that.
HBO Max. And TBS or TNT says, wait, you're gonna split revenue with another network? No. We don't want to be like Fox and NBC, the way WWE has their ball in both courts.
Right. Or maybe Cody sabotaged it because he knew he was going to come back to. I'm putting my tinfoil hat back on. I'm sorry.
But
what does DP say?
But do you kind of agree with me that without a streaming service, for them to piggyback up and get some casuals? Because let's just say I am a diehard AEW for life guy, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
My son is 3 years old. AEW won't last long enough for him to become a new fan. And I'm there's going to be times that.
What do you mean they were? Why are you saying they're not going to last? They're not going to last.
Without getting fans on their own.
Yeah.
They're going to wait for my kid to be 13 and become a fan 10 years from now. They won't be around.
Well, you said he's 3. He could be a fan at 6, 7. They'll be around for that. Hey, fucking TNA, Impact, whatever you want to call it. They're still around 20 years later. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, so Daniel Price says, here's the irony. Cody Rhodes, Rhodes to the Top, got a streaming deal on HBO Max, and then Cody left.
Did that? I don't...
I mean, that would be
is that a joke?
That would have nothing to do with AEW.
Yeah.
So, my point still stands, and I bet
stands.
They need a network. They don't need the library, Brian. They need the exposure, the bigger exposure of their big 5. I know it would hurt their bottom line, their revenue and stuff, but live shows are back. You don't need to charge $50 for your 6-hour pay-per-view. You need to air it on a streaming network, even if it's a premium like add-on.
Right.
Like maybe it's on HBO Max, but you still have to pay $9.99.
Sure. Well, you could bring down the price per pay-per-view, but like that'll be.
No. You should bring down the price if you're a subscriber to your streaming service that you're partnered with.
Right. Exactly.
Simple.
What do you call the network though? You can't just call it AEW Network. That's lazy.
No. You book it as an episode, as the pay-per-views.
No, I'm saying, what do you call the streaming service, though?
No. They don't need their own. They need to get on one.
Oh, get on one. I see what you're saying.
WWE is on Peacock. Okay,
yeah.
So that means Paramount Plus they could go to them. HBO Max they could go to. They could go to, Hulu's kind of got ESPN.
What about Tubi?
They could go to Netflix. You need to go to one of the other big streaming services and say, will you show my 5 shows?
Is Quibi still around?
No. Quibi was also only 8 minutes long. There's nothing outside
All right,
of dark.
so you only have 8-minute long matches.
No,
Boom.
there's nothing outside of dark that AEW does 8 minutes or less. Yeah. I need my sound effects. Anyway, I made my point about the streaming service. So now let's go to our Revolution Roundup.
We need some sound effects for that. We don't have anything.
Dude, we need a lot of production value. I'm trying to get the.
We do. Cody is still in our intro. Yeah, I think we have so many fired people in our intro.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my studio set up. We'll get there.
Okay.
Have them partner with Disney Plus. Stike says. Well, that'll ruin the WWE sale.
That'd be so funny.
But yeah.
Man.
So I've been. You've been with me on the journey, Brian. A couple weeks ago, I noticed that the only match booked for Revolution was Keith Lee as part of the Face of the Revolution ladder match.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
I've always hated the Face of the Revolution match every time it comes along because they make whoever wins fight in 2 weeks, and they don't give them the full program they deserve as a number one contender. Is that fair?
I mean, not really, because it's a ladder match. It's like a big old scramble.
No. I think you misheard me.
Oh.
Jungle Boy wins the Face of Revolution ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
He's the new number one contender.
Oh, okay. Then it's just 2 weeks after.
And
gotcha.
he has to fight immediately. There's not like he's the double or nothing number one contender.
Right.
I wish it was for the number one contender at Double or Nothing. That's the next one, right?
After Revolution, I believe so. Yeah, it would be in May. So March.
I wish that. So this guy's hanging out there like, dude, I won this. So it's not quite a briefcase, Brian, but it's a better than Dynamite title shot because it weakens the whole winner thing.
Why? You don't think he could win on? You don't think he could? There could be a title change on Dynamite?
Nope. Nope. Not of that belt. No. Not yet. Why
not? I think it could happen.
Not yet.
All right.
So we've added, and I gotta eat some crow, Brian.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna eat some pretzels.
No.
Okay.
Do you know what crow I'm about to eat? We're talking about Revolution Roundup.
Crow. Let's see.
It's a big one. It's
Thunder Rosa.
No, I said that AEW is pretty predictable, and that of course Dante Martin would beat Powerhouse Hobbs to qualify for the Face of the Revolution match. Because why would they put Powerhouse Hobbs in there? They already have Keith Lee. So,
I remember that comment. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, now I got to eat crow because guess who won? It was fucking Powerhouse Hobbs. Him and Ricky Starks got added to the match. We found out Orange Cassidy and Bowens will fight for another spot. Man, I want to say that one's super predictable, but now I'm not sure since I got Powerhouse wrong.
Bowens and Cassidy. Huh.
Surely it's got to be Orange Cassidy.
You'd think, right?
And
I don't know.
I think this is why. This is where I guess to bring my point full circle with you, Brian. If Orange Cassidy wins, if Adam Cole wins,
and
if they're set to fight at Double or Nothing, now Adam Cole losing to Orange Cassidy in the Lights Out match makes sense. Now
trying to process all that.
Now you would realize what they were doing there, because I've questioned why the fuck did Orange Cassidy win that match when you're about to vault Adam Cole to number one contendership. Remember, I had that conversation. So,
which match? Who are you saying Orange Cassidy beat? Which one?
When Orange Cassidy beat Adam Cole in the Lights Out match.
Right. Okay.
Didn't count against his record.
Ooh. That sounded. Are you okay? Blink twice if you need me to call the paramedics. What was that?
Fine. It's the stupid microphone.
Oh, the microphone. Was it a Studio Cat? Was it
Every
Bob?
time I try to let go of it for too long, just
tape it to your legs or something. Or
all right. So moving on. We got Hobbs and Starks qualified for Face the Revolution. I think Cassidy's going to qualify and win.
Yeah, me too.
We found out about another match tonight. We knew Jurassic Express was going to defend their tag titles in a tag team triple threat match. Tonight we find out the first team. It's Red Dragon winning the Battle Royal.
Oh, yeah.
I have so many problems with that.
Why?
Oh.
You don't like Red Dragon?
Sorry, no, I'm looking on the board. DP says the Face of the Revolution is for the TNT title contendership, not AEW.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised. I was like, why don't you think it could change on...
Oh, well then, yeah, it obviously can change. Who gives a shit? That's stupid.
And, I mean, Keith Lee could I could see him winning. Actually, he's probably my pick for that. We're not doing predictions. No, we'll do predictions, I guess, next week.
Yeah. They're all correcting me. Yeah, the Go Home show's next week. All right, so what I just explained, Brian, with the lights out stipulation with Orange Cassidy and Cole, yeah, I thought that they were just going to do it twice because the long game with another match that's official now is Britt and Rosa.
Yes.
Thunder Rosa
Confirmed.
won that lights out match with her and Britt, didn't she?
I don't think so.
You sure? No,
I don't
Britt
think so.
won. Britt did win.
Yeah. Because that was for the championship.
This is...
Wasn't
it? No, it was just a match.
No?
It was just a feud. Redoing this for the belt, to me... This is a really good setup, but I don't know. I know this isn't predictions yet, Brian, but I don't know that Rosa has any chance of ending Britt's run. That's my whatever. And DP says Santana and Ortiz should have won. They might be the third team to get added.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
Wait, get added to because they have the
title match is a triple threat. They only hit Red Dragon's the only one qualified.
Right.
They also made official the other women's match, Jay and Ty. Another one here. Cool. Ty is cool. Nobody's beating Jade yet.
No.
You know, I don't want to dismiss Ty, but like you're not winning. Like this is too early in Jade's title run. She's the inaugural champ. She's undefeated. You're telling a story with her that's long term, and anybody she faces right now is just they're getting a rub, not a push.
Totally agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can
Same
move
page.
on. This is a fucking throwaway match, and AEW really needs to rethink this. They're giving us so many free, awesome matches on Dynamite. Why are they putting this shit on pay-per-view? It's a 6-man tag match. Andrade, Hardy, and the healthy half of Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy.
Yeah.
Taking on Sting, Darby, Sammy Guevara. Didn't Sammy and Darby just fight last week?
Yeah, but...
Didn't Sammy just quit Inner Circle?
that's what I was going to say. He just left there, so I guess they're turning him face.
Didn't they just force Andrade into the Hardy family because he's got nothing else to do?
Pretty much, but I don't think that's going to be lasting that much longer with Jeff Hardy coming in.
This is a waste of... Well, Matt Hardy's over the hill, but he once was a good wrestler.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with that.
This is a waste of the 5 other guys in so many ways. And if this is just to get these guys on the card, book it on your fucking go-home show. Just book that as the main event as the go-home show instead. Why not? Because I'm looking down the card right now at Revolution, Brian, and it looks pretty fucking good. And then you get to this dog shit.
Yeah, but I mean, if they just did it next week, then you'd be like, oh, they put nothing into this. So, I mean, at least they're giving us an extra week.
No, Brian, thank you. You made my point. They put nothing into this. Why not just make it on the main event of your go-home show?
Okay. So you're saying at this point they should have just...
This is the one that I don't accept. I don't accept.
Well, it's kind of a clusterfuck of people.
Well, that's Adam versus Adam, the Britt versus Rosa. These are just official. They've been working those storylines. The MJF versus Punk, you knew that was going to get added. They announced the Face of Revolution. They announced the triple threat tag match, so you knew they were going to fill in these people.
Yeah.
But this is just an unnecessary fucking throw-in.
You think there's any chance we see Jeff Hardy? Is he still 90 days?
I didn't even know this. Holy fucking hell.
What?
I didn't even know this. Thank you, Stike. Andrade's fighting Sammy on Rampage for the TNT title?
Yes. Yeah, they announced that tonight.
That should be reversed. It should be Andrade versus Sammy for the TNT title at Revolution and the 6-man tag match.
I mean, I guess you could do it either way, because at least now they'll still have this is still part of their feud. Right, like it'll be part. It's building the match at Revolution since they're having a singles.
You're trying to get more guys on your card at Revolution. You're forcing a 6-man match. I would rather see Sammy Guevara defend the TNT title against anyone.
I don't know. By the way, come on. Do you know if Jeff Hardy? What his does he have a 90-day or anything like that?
Oh no.
Anyone know?
So okay, no. Stike, thank you. I thought that's what they said in the promo tonight. Thunder Rosa beat Britt in the unsanctioned match because Britt said in the promo tonight.
You're addicted to the board.
That's
what Rob would say to you.
No, she said in the promo tonight. I swear, Britt said, "Yeah, you may think you beat me, but on paper it says otherwise because it didn't count." Thank you. Thank you, Stike, for helping me out. I knew there was something to that. And Stike also made me want to puke in my mouth after figuring this other stuff out. He thinks that the Young Bucks is the third team. I really hope it's Santana and Ortiz and not the Bucks, because what's going to happen is the Bucks and Red Dragon are going to fight for the titles. And Jurassic Express is automatically losing it, and the other two are going to take the titles in their feud.
Well, I mean, come on. Of course the Bucks are going to be in there. It's a pay-per-view.
Okay, and the promo ended with Thunder Rosa saying this time it'll count. I knew I wasn't fucking crazy.
Well, yeah, lights out matches don't count, bro. Come on.
No, but I was saying who won it or lost it. Oh, even Matt Hardy said it would be a warm-up for the title match. Someone fucked up. So, yeah, they fucked up I don't understand the 6-man booking. Whatever. So those are the new matches that got added. And then one that I'm excited for. And I'm going to just jump ahead to my award for segment of the night, Brian. And then I'll go to your segment of the night. We'll come back to match of the night after that.
Okay.
But the other match that got added, Jericho and Kingston.
I'm into it.
I'm very into it. That's my segment of the night. Jericho went full fucking just shit heel on him right off the bat. I never heard of you, but when I looked at you, I realized why I never heard of you, because you just look like a jobber.
Yeah, he called him a jobber.
Like, what the fuck? I mean, you in this studio with me have taken offense to me calling a wrestler has no relation to you, probably haven't even met a jobber. And Jericho's calling Kingston to his face.
Called him a hard J. A hard J. Yeah, man, that was awesome segment. Actually, no, that's not my award, so I'll hold off on saying mine. But I do just want to piggyback and say how good of a segment it is, and how much it fucking it got me amped up for their match.
For a nothing match.
Love that Kingston was saying that he doesn't want the pussy Jericho. He wants, what was he saying? He wants the one from God damn it. Doing a terrible job of saying what he said.
He might be closer than he thinks. I don't know if Jericho had a little lipo or something, but Jericho's looking pretty good tonight.
I noticed that a couple weeks ago. It looks like he lost some lbs.
Yeah, he definitely lost the love handles from his pot. And I gotta point this out. Jericho, one of his big shots. It was 22 when I got to the big time. Good for you for getting here at 38.
Yeah, that's right. He threw a jab at Cody too. Did you catch that?
Oh no, I missed it.
When he said when Jericho was talking, he referred to Cody Rhodes as what's his name. Oh. When he was talking to Eddie Kingston. What's his name was Cody.
You said you had that one good match with what's his name.
Right.
I really had no clue who he was talking about.
Because remember, Kingston came out with the that was his first match. He came out for the open challenge for the TNT title. He didn't have any music or anything like that.
Ugh. Anyway, I thought this promo alone sold me on the match for Revolution. Is that fair for you, Brian? I mean, you just said the same thing.
Fair, yeah. I loved it, man. I thought it was an awesome segment. Also, I texted you in the group, but shout out Mike Magnum, starving artist. He was over there.
Yeah, I had a bunch of responses to you.
Oh, stop it!
I chose to take the high road.
Stop.
I was gonna try and totally bait you by you said oh, that's Mike Magnum, or that's one of my friends, Mike Magnum. Shout out to him. And I was gonna be like false, and you were gonna be like, no, that is Mike Magnum, and I was gonna be like, no, false, that he's your friend.
No,
I was gonna, yeah.
I've got friends outside of you and Rob and Kiera.
Just not him.
Studio Cats. Oh, yeah. Are you ready for my? Are we doing awards now? Was that where we're at, or?
Yeah. So, what's your segment of the night before I go to the boards?
Segment of the night. I don't know if this is necessarily a segment, but I'm gonna give it my award. Penta Oscuro. His new entrance music. Holy shit! And Alex, how do you say his last name? Abraham. Abracadabra? How do you say it? You're not helping me out.
You want me to try and
no, you're right. I take that back. No, don't. Please don't.
I don't want to try and butcher his name.
Yeah, no, but holy shit. Fucking just the whole presentation of it, and loved it.
It makes me think of that girl we were sitting near at NXT. Oh, I don't even remember what it was. It was TakeOver.
I think it was during Mania, wasn't it?
At Orlando. She kept going, Nakamura.
Right. Nakamura. Yeah.
When the moon hit the whole that poor dude that was with her was like, oh God, you're getting me in so much trouble.
Yeah.
All right. On the board, segment of the night for Stike. He says, without a doubt, was Jericho and Kingston, but I could have left out the WWE jabs out, and they didn't need that involved for the promo. I do feel that way, Stike. At this point, it might be a little petty, Brian, but still, they don't need to keep targeting WWE in their promos. I don't think they realize how many people, like, if you're watching AEW only, you probably don't get most of the jabs. So
no, yeah, you have to watch both, so you're well-rounded.
Yeah, so all you're doing is making sure that the fans who watch both have some fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rocky says my segment of the night was also Kingston's promo. It was just so fire. Brian went
man, he's
somebody whose name he can't pronounce instead, so I don't know what he was thinking.
His manager, Alex. Come on.
Yeah, it was awesome.
No, now you're gonna make me fucking Google it now. Jesus. Yeah. Let's see, Alex.
No, I'm just happy you didn't try to give 2.0 your segment of the night.
Abrahantes. Alex Abrahantes. That's it. I knew I was close.
So since we flipped it, now we got to go back to match of the night. We normally match of the night, but we're gonna go. We did segment of the night first because I wanted to make it part of my segue of the night.
Okay.
But match of the night, dude. Is there any question? It's Dragon and Garcia.
Yeah.
I just want to. I mean, I don't need to get into how good the match was, Brian. I think anybody who watched Dynamite saw it. We don't need to break it down intensely. You can do that in the All Elite Hour. Here's what I want to try and convince you to agree with me on.
Okay.
What the fuck are they doing? Why is this guy not had a program yet? Because this is
you talking about Daniel Garcia?
This is not his first quality match on Dynamite.
Yeah.
He fought Punk.
Yep.
I believe he fought. Oh shit! Who's the other one? Was it Darby?
I'm pretty sure he's had a match with Darby.
But no, on Dynamite, he's had like 3 quality matches on Dynamite. Punk, Dragon. I mean, and you've done fucking nothing.
I mean, he's super young, and he's not all that experienced as far as like TV wrestling.
If Bryan Danielson could eat a pin, wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, but not against. No, not like that.
Not like that. But if you gave the kid a program, and then he does well in the program, you could say, "Let's put him over."
Yeah, well, I think that's what they're doing. He's a slow build, man. You don't have to rush it with him just because of how, how new he is.
I want a push at this point. No more rubs. I want a fucking push. This is like high school.
You can say, I mean, he's got his own stable.
And you want to go to third base, and you're like, no, I'm done being at second base. We're either going to third or I'm going, I mean.
Well, that sounds very pushy.
I have never fucking heard of Daniel Garcia before, and he has been given some prime spotlight matches here, and he has shown the fuck up each time. I can't believe you're fighting me on this. The guy deserves more than a match. He deserves a program.
I mean, you could already say he's been doing programs. He has 2.0 behind his back. He's been feuding with other people. It's not like this is his first big match.
I'm talking. He's been feuding with other people in bullshit. Yeah, he's had.
You want like a one-on-one?
Yeah, he's had 2.0 show up so they could have a trios match on Rampage. So they could.
Yeah, he can go for the 6-man
match. What did they were fighting the Bucks for a minute?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Come on, like no. Daniel Garcia 2.0. Good for you to ride this kid's coattails. And 2.0, you're fine in the tag team division. Daniel Garcia needs to be given something more than that. More than this. Stike says match tonight, Dragon and Garcia. And then Rocky says, I wish they would have the last match not go picture-in-picture. I'll take an extra long commercial break and have the last 15, 30 minutes commercial-free. Brought to you by State Farm. Rocky, you weren't here probably when I suggested it, but I think they have 2 options because NXT used to do it all the time on USA. They would say first half hour is commercial free. They could say last half hour is commercial free. Or they could legitimately do announcer says something. They do a lower third graphic with like whatever to promote the product. Oh, Snickers. Snickers really satisfied. Have you had your Snickers today? Or whatever the fuck it wants to say in the lower 2/3. And then keep the Snickers logo up there the whole fucking 30-minute match. Keep it up there the whole time. You tell the advertiser will charge you the same as that 2-minute commercial, but we're going to say that you're sponsoring the main event commercial free.
Don't you think they would have already done that, though, if that's possible?
Everything
is possible. If that were an option, I'm pretty sure they would do it. But
okay, every AEW I've watched, there's no local commercials. They don't have to sell local time. So everybody that's advertising is a national whatever.
Yeah.
So they could easily tell any advertiser that they get, do you want the entire commercial break and sponsor? So we'll charge you for the whole, whatever the fuck it is, 3-4 minute commercial break. You buy the whole thing, not a minute, not 90 seconds. Buy the whole block. We'll give you, instead of that block, 30 minutes.
You know what? I think it's a great idea, and I think you should tell Tony. You should tweet it to him.
Dude, it's all about the money. All they have to do is say, this
all right,
is
Shane
worth
McMahon.
It. We'll give you this instead of this. You could have a 4-minute commercial break to yourself, or you could be the sponsor of our 30-minute main event that's commercial free. What do you think? Everybody would
sponsored by Brondo.
Because that's my biggest gripe about these free matches is they're so fucking good. Well, I'm not saying Bryan Danielson and Garcia was on the level of some of the other ones we had recently. But some of these matches have been so good, and that stupid picture-in-picture ruins the flow. You're telling a story.
It doesn't bother me, man.
It doesn't bother you?
Doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know. So all right. So I'll watch a little something for like 2 minutes. All right. I don't know. I feel like picture in picture is ooh. I just pulled my headphones out, so I'm just gonna keep talking.
I just feel that it breaks the flow, Brian. Even with the picture in picture, you can't see the spots, and sometimes they don't go to picture in picture for the whole commercial break. So that's how I know that they have the option, because they're selling picture-in-picture commercials, and they're selling real commercials.
What if they do it like NASCAR? They should just put the fucking advertisements on the wrestler. That's the next step. Orange Cassidy wearing like a Chevrolet hat or...
Orange Cassidy brought to you by Hyundai.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trent Beretta brought to you by Kia. Watch his mom drive this van.
Yeah. Exactly.
On the board, Stike says, hey, Brian, you check out the Moose versus Morsley match. You'll enjoy it. We got 2 awards to go, Brian. Roundup. I have a rare moment. No, I don't. Never mind. We have 2 awards left, Marked Out Award and Petty. I'm going to just quickly kick off the Marked Out Award. I'll make it short and simple because I already talked about it. I think that Britt and Thunder Rosa is AEW's best long-term booking ever, and I say it's better than even Omega and Page.
Whoa.
That's my Marked Out Award. What do you got?
Wow. I got to give it to MJF and his promo.
Oh, yeah, we didn't really talk about that yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't. I mean, it was basically a babyface promo, right? I mean, you saw a lot of emotion from him. Like, it seemed like genuine. Like,
hey, Brian.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. It didn't feel heel. It wasn't as dickish.
It wasn't heel. Like,
it was. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know how to explain it. Other than that, like it really. It felt out of character or something. It was like, if Korn did a ballad, like a love ballad that you could slow dance to. You're like, wait,
right?
Korn?
Korn with a K. Also, shout out MJF for saying we got Jews in the house, so we got to get that soundbite for.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have an executive producer anymore.
Yeah, right. Whatever happened to him?
We can't get sound effects and microphones. I'm over here Freddie Mercury in this shit.
No, I think you got it. You fixed it. You did it. Whatever you did, it works, man.
Yeah, dude. I just used what my limited knowledge was, and hoped I didn't screw things up too bad and get too yelled at. Yeah. Rocky says split the screen 50-50. Maybe that. Yeah, I'd rather left and right than picture in picture.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'd rather that. I would definitely rather that.
Which way, like vertically or horizontally? Are we talking like GoldenEye or?
To be vertically.
I feel like it could be horizontally.
Yeah.
Why not?
Ooh, Stike is going.
Diagonal.
I think Stike is going jump the shark level here. He thinks that Britt and Thunder should be main event over Cole and Page at Revolution.
It's going to be a no from me, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with him. Yeah. I'm just.
Wait, are you saying you want that or?
No, I'm agreeing with you, Brian. That's
okay.
That's a no for me, dog.
No.
Yeah. I just. I can see where you could make a case, but if when I vote in the end, I'm still gonna vote for Hangman and Cole.
Yeah.
So.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Marked Out Award for Rocky Jade with green hair. I love it, and I hate it. She doesn't look like Storm anymore, but it goes with her looking like money.
Yeah.
Brian, what's your Marked Out Award?
My marked out award. I got to give it to Bobby Fish, actually. Wait, didn't I already do my marked out award?
No.
Yeah, I thought it was MJF, his promo.
Oh, then what are you giving to Bobby Fish?
I don't know. I was shouting him out because during the whole who was it? Who was in the ring when he was on the outside when Hangman came out?
When Hangman was talking to him.
Yes, and then when they kept cutting back to Red Dragon, just the shit that fucking
Bobby's like, get out of here.
Yeah, you could hear him clear as day, and I can't quote him right now because I don't have it in front of me, and I only watched it once. But holy cow, I was laughing in the moment.
Thank you for bringing that up because that's something that modern wrestling is missing. Is the reaction of the guys that somebody's cutting a promo talking to.
Yeah.
Like, Hangman could be given a bomb promo in the ring, but if you don't have a guy like Bobby Fish on the ramp totally going, like Cole was just selling it with his face, like, no.
Right.
No. Bobby Fish was the one going, get fuck out of here kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point,
well,
Brian.
What was yours?
I wish I had coins to give it. Mine I already did was Britt and Rosa.
You're right.
My petty is simple.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have – so it's been 3 years, right? 5 pay-per-views a year.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been 15 pay-per-views.
Okay.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say at least 5 times in the 15 pay-per-views they have used a battle royal to name the number one contender for the tag division. Arguably, when they started, Brian, the best tag division in professional wrestling, and they continue to use the same fucking gimmicks. A number one contender tournament or a battle royal. Like, fuck out of here. Figure some shit out other than these 2 lazy-ass bookings because the division is still strong.
Right.
Do something with it.
Yeah.
So that's my petty.
Okay. That's a good one. It's a good one. Let's see. Petty award. It's not really from Dynamite. I mean, this was actually a really good episode, in my opinion.
It really was, and I feel they needed it because it's only 2 weeks from Revolution, but they could have spread it out and not packed in all the announcements in one episode.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my petty award, if I were going to give it to something, would be the Ricky Starks and 10.
Really, you didn't like that one?
I mean, it was okay, but we just came off the heels of the Jericho and Kingston promos, which I was super into.
That's fair.
This match didn't really have too much on the line.
And I feel like, and I could be wrong. I feel like Tony is now doing whatever IWC says.
And how so?
Well, a lot of people complained about where Ricky Stark's been. Now he's kind of getting overbooked a little bit. For his status, he's getting overbooked. He went, a lot of people always said Scottie Pippen was underrated, and he was. And then all of a sudden, Scottie Pippen was overrated, and he was.
Right.
They go both ways. Like, you can reach that level.
Sure.
I still wonder what that forthcoming thing is, because Stike says Jeff Hardy's 90 days is up. He can show up when he wants to.
I wouldn't say he's not a game changer, though, right? Would you think he is?
Not at this stage in his career. He was when he went to TNA.
I mean, he would sell a decent amount of merch, I guess.
Oh yeah, so he's a game changer for the Bucks. Because they can
for pro wrestling tees.
Yeah, dude, they can make so many T-shirts.
Stop it! I feel like you're still struggling. We're almost through the show, and you're still struggling with that.
Because it keeps bending in places, and I don't have time to tighten and fix it, and that's why it's so rickety. Stike on the board, his petty 50-50 booking the House of Black. Just to debut Buddy Matthews, they could have won, and he could still have debuted. Stike, I'd give you 1,000 coins, but I want to also add to that. Everybody knows, Brian, the leader of the faction doesn't eat the fucking pin.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is now second time Black, not King, has eaten the pin. That's wrong. You can't give me an example. If Flair and Tully are wrestling somebody else, Tully loses, right?
Yeah.
Not Flair. Flair's not eating the pin. So why? I mean, everywhere you look, if the Usos are with Roman's not eating the pin if they lose. If Red Dragon's wrestling with Cole, it's Fisher KOR who's taking the fucking pin.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And here we got Black eating the pin. I mean, if you want to give him the L, give him the L.
I mean, Brody just showed up though.
Who cares? You are supposed to having this Messiah level leader. This is what fucking happened with Bray.
No, you're Wyatts. That's a good point. That's a good point.
You had him being pinned.
Right.
Like, figure it out.
Right.
I don't know if it's as bad as Stike is saying with 50-50 booking, but it's getting dangerously close. Figure it out. You can have him lose, but Black's not eating the pin.
Sure.
Simple as that.
Good point.
Rocky's Petty Award. Revolution doesn't look like their WrestleMania. Double or Nothing is going to be way better. Honorable mention to 10 doing the perfect 10 hands for the cheap pop. Am I wrong? Why would Revolution be their Mania? I always thought Double or Nothing was their Mania.
No, Revolution is.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, then they fuck
Double
up
or Nothing
every
is
year.
like their SummerSlam. Right?
Revolution's been the forgettable one every year. I thought All Out was the SummerSlam.
Oh, maybe you're right. Well, I just mean like in a sense of not of the when it is like during the year.
I can't trust you. You think that NXT Brooklyn wasn't.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I can't trust you. I just realized.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
It's like asking you heel or face.
Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap this shit up. Did you do your petty?
I think I did. Yeah, Ricky Starks, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we're going to be back next week with predictions for Revolution. It will probably dominate our show. We'll probably forgo awards next week because we'll probably talk about everything as we do our predictions. I'm excited for some of these matches at Revolution and some other ones I don't care about. I certainly don't give a fuck about the 6-man tag. I don't really care about Jade and Ty. I don't really care about Jurassic Express, Red Dragon, and hopefully not the Bucks. The ladder match should be interesting.
Having a couple big guys in there will be, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, 3. Wardlow, Hobbs, and
Wardlow, I forgot. Yeah.
You got
right.
3 fucking strong, agile big men. And the only difference to me is Hobbs has the much younger age of the 3. Otherwise, and he's the most green of the 3. But otherwise, you have 3 big, strong, agile dudes. That's weird. I'm still looking forward to that match. I'm looking forward to Jericho and Kingston. I'm looking forward to Britt and Rosa. And I'm worried. I want to look forward to Hangman and Adam Cole, but there's no such thing anymore as a one-on-one match, as a truly one-on-one match. I believe the Bucks come out. I believe Red Dragon comes out. I believe Dark Order comes out. I just want I want an AEW match of some major consequence where TK says, hey, if a fucking title's on the line, everybody's banned from ringside because they mentioned it before with Tully, unless you have your official manager card.
Yeah.
Everybody else is banned from ringside.
Right.
Yes, please.
That would be pretty cool.
Like, if you want to make the edict like that for all title matches, great, but I think it should be for at least some, because I don't want to see Red Dragon versus Dark Order. I want to see Hangman versus Adam Cole.
No, I think you're onto something with the manager card thing. I would rather see that. That should be on like this whatever streaming service they get on, like become like a reality show.
No, they've mentioned it. There was everybody was banned from ringside except for I think it was Tully, and it was and the announcer said that when they ban people from ringside, it doesn't account for the manager somehow.
Huh. I must have missed that. That's
we're gonna stay on air for a second so Stike can hopefully fact check me like he always does. But I'm telling you, this shit. I'm not making this shit up. I swear I'm not making it up. Let's do a couple plugs real quick. We'll be back next week, as I said, but we've also got the All Elite Hour. Brian, MJ. Kyle still with the third?
Yeah, it's the three of us, but we actually haven't put up an episode. It's been like a week or two, I think. We've taken a little sabbatical, but we'll be back. And ironically, it was
you guys all butthurt because the flagship show after Mondays is now right here on Wednesdays?
No, I mean maybe. No, I'm kidding.
You guys really thought it was going to be you?
It was Jay White. Jay White really broke us. That's really what it was. Jay White showed up to AEW, then he broke MJ's brain, and we just haven't been able to record. So hopefully we get back on track, but you never know.
He did nothing.
MJ? What? Who? Oh, you mean Jay White?
Yeah.
Or MJ?
He didn't. Jay White. He hasn't wrestled anywhere. Isn't he about to wrestle fucking Chris Sabin?
I think he's doing something. Well, yeah, he's doing stuff on Impact right now.
No Surrender. Their next pay-per-view. I believe that's who he's fighting.
They already had No Surrender. That already happened.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Jay White's fighting over there. He's booked for Impact. He showed up backstage because Tony Khan realized that Keith Lee is in a forbidden door. That's all. Tony needs to stay off social media. Stay off social media.
Yeah.
And get a streaming service.
Yeah.
Stop talking about WWE in your promos. You're better than that.
I just muted myself because I had to burp.
You're better than that. You're better than that, too. All right, nobody fact-check me on that shit.
No.
Yet on the board, so it's the end of the show.
Right.
Yeah,
we'll wrap it up.
Attention. So, like I said, we'll be back next week. Go home show predictions. I will hopefully have done my research and shown Brian that there was mention of a manager card and its use in AEW.
Would you look at that?
It's like the ratings. It's like the ratings, or rankings.
Rankings.
Yeah, sorry.
Cody's rankings.
Yeah, they use them when they want to. They ignore them when they don't. So it is what it is. But anyway, we'll be back. Go home show. I'm excited for it. About half of Revolution, I think, cut out a few matches. The others look like a great card.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm very excited to cover it. Maybe we'll watch it together.
Maybe
do some Patreon.
Maybe.
Patreon. Do we still have that up?
I think it's still there.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't been able to record anything.
Yeah, you can't buy T-shirts. We don't have sound effects.
No, we have T-shirts. You can buy T-shirts at belowthecollar.com.
Oh well, where were you when I was doing plugs?
You were plugging stuff. I forgot about it actually, if I'm going to be honest. Collar and Elbow, we still have a discount there.
There you go. Collar
marked
and Elbow.
out.
You'll get your shit by SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I mean we love them. Jim Ross mentioned the manager cards, so it does exist. I'm not crazy, but it doesn't help that my only person that agrees with me has had strokes. So,
that's not nice. We have to leave on something nice.
It's real.
Well, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
I just like I can make Jew jokes. I was the caregiver to a person with a stroke for 11 years. No, 7 years.
Well, that doesn't. Yeah. Okay. All right.
That entitles me.
Yeah. All right. Well,
okay, like Brian, if you marry a Jew and start making Jew jokes, I'll be like okay with it. Like Ralphie.
But I did. I dated one for like I don't know 3.5.
Doesn't count. You got to be married. Like Ralphie May married a Jew, and then Ralphie May started telling Jew jokes in his stand-up comedy, and everybody was like, "It's okay. His wife's Jewish."
That's a Seinfeld episode with Tim Watley, the dentist. He's an anti-dentite.
No, he converted.
Oh no, Jerry's an anti-dentite.
He converted.
He did. You're right. just so he can
to
tell
Judaism
jokes.
For the jokes.
Right, for the jokes.
If anything, Ralphie May, you could say married into Judaism for the jokes.
Right, you're right.
So I could see where you thought they were the same, but it's differently.
Yeah.
There we go. We ended on a Seinfeld reference.
Yeah, that's fun.
Brian will be somewhere in Long Island announcing. If you're anywhere near there, go check him out.
March 12th.
March 12th. There you go. I will be in Indianapolis that weekend. So if you're there, check me out. Everybody else, thanks so much for coming out. We'll see you next week. Same Smart time, same Smart channel. Peace.
I'll catch you on the flip side. Flood.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by eRecord Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's Ravepro.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.